Happy belated Easter, my pretty flowers.
These bottoms!
So, with me, Bottoms, master of plants.
It's Troubles! Sup? Avocados! Oh, hi, Gage. I love you. Mwah. And workers cards! Hi, team. Happy Monday, my mysterious mailboxes. Yes, we've got a mysterious video for you today. Woo!
So last Monday we did a video talking about some of the secret and hidden text in the meta, and today we decided we're just going to continue that theme. We've been playing this card a lot, and we've also noticed a ton of people playing this card in their side decks as well lately.
Today's hidden tech is actually so hidden that it's in this mysterious envelope, and it's totally not on the thumbnail already. But seriously, it really is in this envelope. We actually got a really sick package from Sweet Baby Gage, otherwise known as Nyhmnim. You probably saw what we sent already on his channel, but that's okay. We're gonna open our end today, and it's gonna be really fun. So this is kind of like the best of both worlds. You get cool tech ideas and info, and a sick opening. Wow. So we're gonna open the cool mystery mail, we're gonna talk about the card, then we're gonna just kind of talk about why it's good for anyone who isn't playing the card, isn't familiar with the card, or just wants some cool new tech ideas. This is kind of just a fun series that we're doing. Is it a series? I don't know. But anyway!
If you guys are not already a subscriber, feel free to go down and hit that subscribe button, throw this video a like, and put in the comment section down below one of the secret hidden texts in the meta that you think we should know about, and maybe cover in next week's episode.
Wow. We also have an Instagram. It's @CrushCardsYGioh. Feel free to come give us a follow if you want to interact with us a little bit more. We also have a super wholesome Discord community. It's absolutely buffing. We're just shy of 2,000 members. Feel free to go be that 2,000th person. I'll be really happy if it's you. I'll give you a cookie.
And a pamphlet.
And a pamphlet. And then last but not least, if you want to further support the channel, we have a Patreon. We have merch, we have deck building sessions, remote dueling sessions with us. There's so much cool stuff, mystery boxes. I cannot recommend it enough. We have amazing rewards. Feel free to check it out if you want, but if not, that's okay. We're just happy you're here to talk about cool cards. That's about it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, not that it matters, my cast is off. Logan's left hand is free. This is the first video of my free left hand. Woo! Cast free, baby. Anyway, let's talk about the mail first. Boy, howdy, welcome to the mail opening section. We're just gonna crack on through this. We're not gonna waste a whole lot of your time because we just wanna show you guys what's in here because it may or may not be the topic of today's video.
And feel free, if you want, send us some stuff to Crush Cards P.O. Box 163, Brockport, New York, 14420. If you want to just send us anything fun, cards to sign, any of that cool stuff. But we're gonna cut this open. Handy dandy scissors, try to get as close to the top as possible so we don't ruin anything inside here.
Cause it'd be expensive. All right, I mean, we know what's in here, so this isn't a surprise for us, but for you guys, it might be something really cool. All right, we'll do it upside down. Okay.
Good old Nyhmnim. How
all right.
cute.
Sent us a case. How
What
thoughtful.
a guy.
We love it. We
Thanks,
love that Southern comfort, you know, from Pennsylvania. All right, first card. First card is all right, so there are 4 cards total that he sent us. We're not gonna really take them all out just because fear. But we do have a beautiful Starlight Rare Alpha Master of Beasts. Wow, look at this beautiful fellow.
Absolutely adorable.
Absolutely stunning. We already have one, but you know, what's another one? What's a whole zoo, you know? A zoo. All right, cool. I wonder what some of these other cards will be. Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
amazing.
buddy brought a friend. He brought a friend. Oh my goodness, he did.
Ooh,
this card's so pretty.
Shiny, man.
This card looks really good. We're not gonna take it out just because we want to be safe right now with these little bad boys. But man, looks so good. This card's beautiful. This was the first Starlight we ever actually pulled and the only Starlight that we've actually pulled out of a set. So if you want to go watch our Phantom Rage case opening, you can. It's right up here somewhere in the Oblivion. But yeah, that was pretty hype. I'm sure you can guess who pulled it. It wasn't Brian. Spoiler.
It was Logan. Always
Spoiler.
is.
All right. And, oh, look. The playset.
Oh, man.
This was, as you can see, this was a very large trade with Nyhmnim. This was not a small trade. This was a very big one. We are super happy that Gage actually reached out and wanted to trade with us. This is actually really cool. We've never done something like this, so this was really fun. We're trying to work on getting our collector game up, so this is just one of the ways we want to do it. We think Starlights are super duper cool. We struggled to pull one for so long that we're like, hey, let's just start collecting them, and what's a bunch of alphas, you know? This card's amazing. I love it, and it's just such a cool flex.
And speaking of collectors, this card is like I think one of like the coolest collector cards in the game, at least to us. Like we've only been playing for a couple years now, so this is a card that like we talked about it. This all came about because I have an ultimate rare Nibiru, and then things just snowballed from there. But this card is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
yo,
so cute! It is an ultimate rare.
So good.
First edition Winged Karibo level 10.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This card is so cute.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Ooh-wee.
Yep. Look at the camera just picking up that
It's
sparkle.
so nice.
The old Altis, man, I'm telling you, they really just have like that different shine to it.
It is so pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I saw it and I was like, man, this is so pretty. Like,
now
I just...
we gotta get a Transcendent Wings for this.
Right? I love Karibo. It's one of like the first
Awesome.
OG cards that I really enjoyed a lot. And like, this
So
is
much
just
text.
such a beautiful collector item.
So much text.
So
Look at
good.
them go.
Great condition. We love to see it. Yeah, thank you, Gage, for sending us these and doing this trade with us. It was super fun. We hope to do more cool trades in the future and all sorts of fun stuff. This was a really crazy experience. We never thought we'd do a trade this heavy, but we did. And it's a lot. It's a lot to look at, to be honest. We're still kind of trying to get over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we have 4 Starlight Rare Alpha Master of Beasts. The other one is over in the case right now. But
I have a playable playset.
this
Isn't
is
that
just
beautiful?
so cool. This is just really cool. I don't really know what else to say other than this is rad. I'm sorry the lighting is a little jacked up, but...
So we really think that this card is super underrated. So the reason we wanted a playset was not only so we could like obviously flex and deck profiles and like if and when, you know, hopefully real soon events come back, we can have these in like a side deck or a main deck. But the reason we wanted a playset was because we wanted to talk about how impactful and how incredible this card really is.
So with that being said, big thank you to Gage. I love you so much. You're so cute. Feel free to go check out Gage's video. Link will be in the description box down below. But anyway, now you're going to listen to us talk about why this card is so good and kind of just walk y'all through it. Spicy, spicy.
So now that you guys have seen what the card is, a huge shout out and thank you to Gage. Obviously, Nyhmnim. Links will be in the description box down below. If you guys are not subscribed to Nyhmnim, what are you doing? Go over and
If you somehow
subscribe.
don't know who Nyhmnim is, I guess. I don't know.
This is hopefully the first of many big trades, so Nyhmnim, we love you, buddy. But why are we going to be talking about Alpha, the Master of Beasts today? Let's get into that right now.
So Alpha is a newer card out of Phantom Rage. In the OCG, before he was actually released here, he was called Zoo King Alpha. And upon reading his effect that we knew of in the OCG, this card was absolutely whack. And good news is, when it came over here, it still remained just as whack. People were kind of calling this card Pankratops 2.0 because it kind of has a similar effect of like getting things off the field like Pankratops does. Granted, it's not a quick effect, but the card's still really good because it doesn't target. And then if you've really just never read the card because you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player, that's okay. We're gonna read it for you. Let's read together.
So Alpha cannot be normal summoned or set. It must first be special summoned from your hand while the total attack of all monsters your opponent controls is more than that of the monsters that you control. You can target any number of beast warriors, or winged beast monsters that you control and then return them to the hand, and then return face-up monsters your opponent controls to the hand equal to the numbers of cards that you returned to your hand. Also, for the rest of the turn, Alpha Master of Beasts cannot attack directly. You can only use this effect once per turn.
Wow, what a good card. There are so many reasons why this
So
card
many
is
good
so
reasons.
good. So let's just break it down bit by bit because this card, bonkers.
Real quick, before we break this down, just a heads up, not really a market watch channel. We love the market. We have our own TCG player store. We love buying cards, selling cards, all that stuff. This card started out at like 40, 50 bucks on pre-sale, went all the way down to like 18 or 19, and is now back up to 30, 31, 32 at the time of recording. So, if you like this card and you think this card is definitely going to be seeing some play, which we are 100% betting on it, this is a card that you should easily have a play set up.
Between remote duels and physical plays starting to creep back in, I highly recommend you start picking up cards now because you're gonna need them and prices are gonna start going up.
Okay, so why is this card so good? First and foremost, this is like a huge going second staple. As Logan said, Pankratops 2.0. It's not at 1, you can play 3 copies, so that's already a benefit.
Woo! Alpha is typically played in going second decks for a very obvious reason. So his first effect, other than can't be normal summoned or set, is that if your opponent controls more attack and defense on the field than you do, you can just special summon him from your hand. Well, going second, your opponent 9 times out of 10, unless they're playing a back row deck or whatever, they will have more attack and defense on the field. Great for combo decks. Then you literally just slap them on the board. That's it. Easy to summon. And the summoning is not a hard once per turn. The bounce is a hard once per turn. So if you happen to have 3 copies in your hand, you can literally special all 3 copies. Or if you use the bounce effect and your opponent still has more attack on the field, you can special him again. You just can't bounce again. This card is bananas, and that's just the first effect.
So the next part of the effect says that you can target any number of beast warrior, or winged beast. So this is kind of like fits in with the Tri-Brigade stuff. We'll go into a ton of synergy that this card has with
Malfi best deck.
billion different decks out there right now. So you target your cards. That's the cost. The cost is targeting your cards. So once you've targeted, then you will bounce back. It's good to know that Alpha is a beast, so he can bounce himself back. So even if you want to clear just 1 card, you can just bounce Alpha back. Or once again, tons of synergy with a billion different decks out there right now in the metagame. So you can bounce back multiple cards to clear multiple different threats on on the board. And the good part is that targeting your cards is cost, but this removal does not target cards on your opponent's field. It literally just returns them. It bounces them straight back, so non-targeting removal, non-destruction, non-sending, it just bounces back. This card is so free right now.
So if you're not playing a deck like Melfi or Tri-Brigade or any of those other decks that have other Tri-Beast types of monsters, you can just target himself and he's one free bounce. That's pretty cool.
And worst comes to worst, this is literally just a free bait of any negate, because obviously your opponent is going to have to answer this card. They're going to have to answer, like if they've got a Dragoon, you're either going to attack straight into the Dragoon with 3k because that's the stat line of Alpha. It's huge, puts itself on board for free. You can just run over any problematic monster, or you could bounce back. It's also really good to note that this does not have to be in main phase 1, so you can like attack over main phase 2, bounce back. Like the clearing that this card provides is just absolute utility.
Granted, when you use the effect, you cannot attack directly, but I mean, if you just like
Yeah.
run something over, you can still bounce. You just can't attack directly that turn when you use the effect, which is, you know, fine. But as Brian just said, like it baits the Dragoon negate because you try to bounce the Dragoon because it doesn't target, and then Dragoon either has to negate it and bump itself up to 4k, or it's just going.
Yep.
And if anything, it baits any other negate. So it's just it's free. It's free. Free 99.
So moving on to the synergy, as Logan said, there's a ton of decks out there. I know a lot of people aren't playing Melfis. I mean, that's one of our favorite decks. Feel free to check out the card up there for the deck profile. But there's a ton of decks like Zodiac or Zodiac Eldritch. There's even people out there playing like Zodiac Harpy in the metagame.
Or there's people playing the best deck, which is Bird Up.
So you can target multiple of those monsters on your side of the field, bounce them back to bounce back additional monsters that like just not 1, 2, 3, 4 on your opponent's side of the field. This card is such utility.
It's like Hey True Nate, but a monster that's
Yeah.
big and bad. And some extra synergy that I think is actually really cool is that on top of being absolutely whack, he's a level 8. Level 8s are just notably really good in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know, I know 8's a lucky number, but like 8's, this is amazing. Why? Because in a certain deck or a couple of good decks, I don't know, if you want a deck profile of my secret extravaganza deck, that's not really a secret, let me know. But in certain decks that like to turbo out level 8s, this card's really good because you can special summon it for free going second, and then if you happen to, I don't know, main deck or side kaijus, you can literally just kaiju your opponent's stuff, bounce the kaiju and alpha back to your hand, kaiju another thing, special summon alpha again. It's pretty free, and if you're doing rank 8 turbos or like level 8 turbos, you can literally just get 8s on board, and then he's just a free level 8. I mean, you just literally, you can do anything. He's so good. 8's for life. You need a Dingirsu? You got it. You need a Hope Harbinger? You got it. You need Numeron Dragon and Draglubion? It's all there. So just wrapping up our general thoughts on this, Alpha is just a really great utility card right now, especially if you're playing a going second deck. Even if you don't want to main deck him, he's a fantastic side deck card. He's not extremely expensive. I know he is not the most budget, but he is a fantastic card. He's literally just going second toolbox at this point because he's a threat to your opponent, like regardless of like being big or like bouncing things back to hand, not being a hard once per turn to summon. He's great. Or just threats for level 8s. Like this card is just so much power packed into one. I'm like, this card's just so good.
And for what it's worth, like we're in a combo format again, so like having this generic spot removal over and over and over again, and then also just being a 3k beat stick on the field is really, really good.
Yeah, this card's great. I've piloted it in a deck for months. If you want to see the deck profile this week, let me know in the comments. But that's about it. Again, thank you to Nyhmnim for doing the amazing trade with us and all these shiny boys. We absolutely love them. Thanks for all of you for watching this video because you're perfect. Make sure you like, comment, share this with all your friends who like cool Yu-Gi-Oh nerd stuff. We're here. And I hope you guys have a super duper Monday. Let us know if you like these videos. Let us know if you hate these videos. I don't know, but we love you. You matter. And we will see you guys in the next video.
See y'all.
Peace out. Punch out.